Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars. Today we're going to talk about an N-scale model train. Now I know this is a car channel, which also leads us into talking about Hot Wheels, which leads us to talking about collectibles, which today is going to lead us to talking about this model train. Before we get started, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for helping us grow. Okay, so it is Christmas time, and I usually have a train that runs around the tree. It's a plastic one, a larger scale, and it just kind of was getting worn out. So I'm like, it's time to buy a new one. And I wanted to go with something smaller where we can actually fit it onto the Christmas tree at some point. We're not there yet, but that's what I wanted to do. So I thought, you know what, let's look at an N-scale train. So I happened to be at Hobby Lobby. I was walking around Hobby Lobby, and this bad boy right here was sitting on the shelf. I've got it hopefully where you guys can see it okay. I'm going to lift it up there where you can see. I'll do it this way as well so you can see it. This N-scale train, so I thought, you know what? Let's open it here together on the show and look at it. Now, it was on sale for $119.99. It's a Bachman Super Chief is what it says. So I thought that would be cool. Let's check it out. So I think as it comes in this box, it's supposed to be all set up, ready to go. Once we set it up, should just be able to plug it in and turn it on. Let's get rid of this. I did buy some extra track because right now as it comes, I think it just is a circle. So I thought, well, okay, all that over there. Okay, so here we go. When I was younger, this Santa Fe, the F7A diesel, I guess, locomotive, I actually had one, a train that had that, and I absolutely loved it. So let's make sure you guys can see okay. I absolutely loved it, and so I decided to go with that one. They had some other ones. I don't know my trains as well, so I can't exactly say. Okay, so here it is. This is how it comes in the box. I'll show you guys here. We've got the locomotive, the engine, we've got a cargo car, coal car, and the caboose. I'll show you on here too so you can see it. So we've got everything that's there. And then on the back, that's where we have our current track, also our powered section of the track there, power adapter, and our controls in which direction it's going to go. Can we see it? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're just going to peel this part right here off, I guess. Maybe. Oh, tape. Strong tape. Or I need to work out, which is probably what actually needs to happen, but that's okay. All right, so let's take a look at these cars first. All right, so we can see it. We're going to go in here and see if we can pull out the engine, locomotive. All right, okay. So there it is. Oh, wow, that is super cool. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that okay. That is awesome. Hold it up here so you guys can see that. I love that. It's good. It has a very solid feel. It's a very heavy little car, locomotive. That is awesome. I love the N-scale. I used to build roller coasters, and what I would do is I would take flexible N-scale track. I would take the trucks off these and build little roller coaster cars, put them on top, and make roller coasters that would swing down. Okay, so there is that. That is super cool. I'm going to set that over here to the side. All righty. Let's take a look at this one. All right, we got our cargo car. Nothing actually moves on it, but that's okay. That one looks pretty good too. Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully you can see it there. All right, a little bit lighter, but that's all right. Okay, we've got this one, the coal car. All right, check that out. That one looks cool too. See all the trucks and everything on there. And you guys can see it here as well. That looks cool, so I really like that. All right, so this is a 4-car train. We've got the caboose right here. Move those all out of the way. I'll say that show up here so you can see it. That looks pretty sharp. That looks pretty cool, and you guys can see it there. Love that caboose style. Like I said, they had some other ones, but this one I thought this was probably the best style. Okay, so this is the controls here. Pretty straightforward. Looks like you can control direction, and this will be speed, I'm sure, how fast we get it going. Plug-ins, this goes to the track, that goes to the outlet, so that's pretty good. I'll be able to plug it in right over here, so we'll be able to check it out. Show you guys here as well. So that's pretty sharp. Okay, we're still going. All right, that looks good. Okay, let's come here. All right, so of course the transformer, that's pretty straightforward. Let's just undo that. All righty, we'll set that there. And then we have, this is the cables that go to, okay, so these are the couplers. They've given us some extra ones, extra couplers, so that we can actually connect to the trains in case those are to break. That's good, and this is the power supply that will go from the control mechanism here to the track once we put the track together. Now, this does come with the track here, so let's start working on that. And the tape we got to deal with. All right, try not to just destroy the box. That tape doesn't want to come off. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. So, all right, here's the train. It's already, everything's on there. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so that empties out our box. We have our box empty, so we're just going to set that over there. Get all this out of the way because we're going to build the circular train right here when we put it all together. I did go ahead and buy some straight pieces as well. I will probably use those as I start working to figure out what we're going to do with the tree and whatnot. We'll have that there. These are just twist ties. These are not, no big deal. All right, take those off. Ba-ba-dum. All right. This is going to be a pretty good size circle. I don't know, this many, I'm probably 2 feet, maybe 24 inches or so, I would think, maybe with this size of track. So, gotta remember to keep it where you guys can see what I'm doing up there. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's secured well. All right, boom, there we go. Okay, that's it. All right, so we're gonna slide everything over. Keep it where you guys can see it. Okay, so here's that part. All right, so this is pretty simple. All right, so those snap, and then I just don't want to damage. Whoop. You got to be make sure you're pretty careful to line those up. And the little tiny couplers on the tracks itself. Okay, there we go. If you've ever worked with a model train before, that's actually pretty good stuff. So we're going to take that. You can see that. We're going to slide that right in there. Perfect. We're just going to do that all the way around. Okay. Yep. Some a little easier than others. Get that all locked in. All right. Not too bad. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, some of those you got to aim it pretty good. You got to make sure that they click in there well. How exciting is it to watch me put these together? I'm sure right at the top. All right. Okay. What do you think, Dwight? Dwight's over there, the dog's over there. He's like, I don't know what is going on. Okay, we have our track together. So there's our track. All right, let's see how long this cord is. Can I get it all the way over there? I think I can. Be right back. Okay, so it's just about long enough. Let's see if I set this right. I set it right there. Can you see it? Yeah, okay. We're going to turn everything this way just a little bit. Sorry for my OCD fans. Should be straight on, but that's okay. It's a little off to the edge. Okay, now then, we're going to take this part here. This is the connector that's going to connect the controls to the track. Looks like it's pretty simple. Looks like we're just going to go right there. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay, I'm just going to plug that in. I think. Are you going in a particular direction? I don't know. Seems like it should be pretty easy. There we go. Okay, it's in. This goes here. Alrighty. It should be off. Okay, now we're gonna, let's put the train, we'll put this on here first. Try to get those tires all lined up. Okay. Let's do the cargo next. Probably not as hard as I'm making it look, but okay. Get those two to connect there. Oh, they don't want to connect. Oh, there they go. Okay. I do remember when I had my larger train, when I was younger, which was a model just like this. I always had the hardest time making sure it stayed on its track. Okay. So, it's acting like it should connect, but it's not wanting to grab hold very well. We're going to do it that way. I'm just going to lower it down in there as opposed to having them join on their own. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Yay, okay, so we do that. We'll just slide it in there. Okay, that works easier. Get those on. There. That's working. Okay. I think it's just about go time. Let's see if this works. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's find out how good this. Let's see. I need to. What way do I need to slide it? This way. Can you see the whole thing if I'm there? And then power needs to go here. All right. We'll get rid of that. All right. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hold on. All right. So you got to give it a little bit of juice. Dang it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Look at that. All right. There she goes. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's awesome. So, I don't know how it's going to look around. So a little bit of a small circle around the train, but that's okay. But man, that looks really cool. I absolutely love that. Look at that bad boy. I'll get some extra shots of it so you guys can see it, but that's a good looking little train right there. The engine's quiet. It's just the clacking of the wheels on the track that you hear, but overall. And then I guess now we can slow it down. All right, it's got a nice light on the front of the engine like that. We can switch the direction here, and then we'll get her going the other direction. Pretty cool. All right, so if you're in the market for, tell you what, let's turn it back around. All right, there we go. All right. So if you're in the market for a nice little in-scale model train that's really easy to put together, even though it takes me a while to get the cars on the track, I'm pretre sure that's operator error. I'm not going to blame that on anything else. And it probably would have been easy if I'd have just set it on there and left the that set it up for it. But let's see here. It's a nice one, right? So it comes with 4 trains. We've got a 24-inch circle. That's what we thought. Nice little controllable train. Looks excellent. It comes in several different models you can choose from, but I think that's cool. I'm going to work on that and put that together and see what it looks like around the train. So if you have a model train, let me know about that. Let me know what type you have. If you like this one, let me know. Like I said, you can get it at Hobby Lobby for, what did we say? This one was $117, $119, somewhere in there. I'm going to go online now and order some Christmas train cars. I want some Christmas cars to be on there. But remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you for helping us grow. We'll talk about cars next time. I promise. Leave me some comments. Share us with your friends. And let's talk about cars tomorrow. Yeah, this is cool. How fast can you go? Hey, look at that. It's going to crash here in a second, I'm sure. That's it. All right, that's maximum speed right there. We lost one of the train cars. The coal car came off. Too much. Let's fix that. All right, super cool. Awesome.